Welcome viewers to this, the final video in a series of videos showing you how to install the Vsysto camera system to your motorcycle. The final part is installing the front camera, which we've done here. We've stuck the camera on the front of the motorbike with some 3M sticky tape. Now there's a couple of things which need completing to finish the installation, and one of them is to install the remote control switch, which is mounted on the handlebar. Now the switch had a bit of damage on the cable where it went into the switch unit, so I had to repair that, and I used some epoxy to seal it all together again. To make the install a little bit neater, I decided to move the left hand wing mirror closer to the switch cluster on the handlebar. This allowed me to put the control switch for the camera system just to the right hand side of the bracket once it was moved. As you can see here, the wing mirror is only held on with a couple of nuts and bolts, and it's a very easy job to slacken the bolts off and retighten them up again once you reposition the wing mirror to the position that you require. Once that's done, you can then move on to mounting the control switch for the Vsysto camera system. It's mounted on a plastic bracket. It's all plastic actually. The clamp's plastic, and it has two plastic spaces that go in the actual switch unit. These spaces are needed to make the diameter of the bracket the right diameter for the NT1100 handlebars, which is quite big actually. Now this is held on with two, I think they're 3mm screws, and they're stainless steel screws as well, so they're not going to rust over time. I've had this on my previous motorbike for about 5 years, and these are the same original screws that were on it, so there's been no rusting at all of them screws. So once we get these two screws in, we will tighten them up just a little bit so it grips a little bit. We'll then position the switch on the handlebars to where we think it's going to be the best placed for easy access. So once you have got it in the correct position, give it a quick try, make sure you're happy with the end result before you complete the tightening of the switch using the Allen key to tighten the two screws on the clamp that holds it to the handlebar. Once this is done, we've now got to plug all the cables in for the whole complete unit and give it a quick test. The reason we're testing it now is to make sure that it all works before we cable tie all the cables in. So here we're just putting the fuse back into the fuse holder. In another video you'll see how we put all the power supply in and everything else, and we put this in readiness for it. So we've now put a fuse in there, and the unit was powered up. So just do a quick test on the unit to make sure it powers up, make sure it works. I did a quick test. I just played a quick video on it. The Vsysto system, as well as recording, also you can play the videos back straight away if you want to, which is quite a handy feature. You don't need a phone or anything like that. If you really want to, you can just play it back directly. So here is a quick display of the extra things you can do with it: front view, back view, dual view, and you also get things such as GPS data, time, and other data there, which I will go through in another video once we've got it all installed. Now all these cables you see here have to disappear into the fairing of the motorbike, and this is where the video will get a bit sketchy, and the reason being it's very hard to video putting the cables in and tying the cable ties, which are right inside the fairing. So I've done my best attempt to show you where I ended up putting the cables, and that cable there is the front camera cable, and you can see it's not restricted in any way. I've made sure it moves nice and freely without being snagged, and I've just cable tied it right down on the bottom where the camera is mounted. There's a bit of steel and I've mounted it to that. So I've cable tied the cables going to the control unit in that route, as you can see there, and I've also taken the switch wire along here and up to the switch. Now the only ones we have left to go now are these cables here, which I'm putting on the right side of the motorbike, and also I have to attach the GPS module as well. So I'm just going to show you how that ended up. We ended up cable tying them all to the frame on the side like that. We also routed the cables from the head unit via this route here, shown there, and they all come out there into the where the framework is on the motorbike, and there's where we mounted the GPS unit. Look out for the testing videos coming very shortly. Bye for now.